Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I talk a lot about Salesforce. Today we're going to go over how to create a time field within Salesforce. Now, there are a bunch of different time fields. There's like a date time field as well as just a date field. There's different rhymes and reasons to use each type of field. So let's go ahead and jump into the back end of Salesforce and we could talk about it a little bit more. I went to the gear icon and hit setup. Now go into the object manager. I've already created a custom object to put this field on, so I'm going to search for that. It's called projects or project. I am going to go to fields and relationships, then hit new. All right, now let's go ahead and go down to the time field. So I am going to hit next. Okay, so there's different formatting that we can use here, and we could also do a default value for this. As far as the label goes for it, I am going to say, let's say rough time or daily start time for the project. Daily start time. Okay, we can make this required. We can add this to the custom report type. I'm just going to add that just in case that's what we need. We can always change it later. I hit next. It does take a little bit of time. Then it has us add the field level security. So field level security takes the profile and then it matches it up to what you can do with this field. So profiles typically match up to different job functionalities and different departments like the sales department and the marketing department or the IT department. And then based upon those job rules and functionalities, then you will decide who needs to see this, who needs to edit it. So if nothing is checked for a particular profile, then they will not see it and they cannot edit it on the front end of Salesforce. It'll only exist on the back end. If it is checked for visible, people can see it and they can edit it. If it is checked read-only, then they can see it, but they cannot edit it. And you cannot have it be read-only and then it not be visible. You have to have both. So if it's read-only, it always has to be visible. I am going to leave everything as is and hit next. All right, then I am going to hit save. And I won't edit that down because I want to show you how long it takes. I'm going to go into front end of Salesforce or into the front end of Salesforce, refresh it to sync up the back end and the front end of Salesforce and go into the projects object on the front end. Then I'm going to go into my record here. And this can take some time to have the field show up on the front end of Salesforce. It is not here yet, even though I did refresh it. In my experience, it can take anywhere up to 30 minutes, depending on the size of your org, what day you're doing this on, the speed of the particular server that your Salesforce instance is hosted on. I'm going to refresh it. If it gets more than like 30 minutes to an hour, that's when I would start to troubleshoot things. I would check for the tab that is created. I mean, you have to have the tab created to access the object on the front end. I would check to make sure that it's on for your field level security for your profile. I would make sure that's on the page layout. Just check for those few things. Check on your server for that day. Refresh it one more time and then I'll edit it. Usually that'll show up. All right, it's not there. Let's go ahead and hit edit. And it is not there. Okay, I am going to possibly edit this down. So it is 12:26 p.m. right now. And I will wait for a little bit to make sure that this shows up and that I can tell you how long it took. Okay, so it took another, 30 seconds for it to show up on the edit page. But here you can see that we have the time field. So we're going to add this for whatever your daily start time is for this particular project. So that is how you create a time field. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe. You can connect with me on LinkedIn at Emily Call MBA. You can check out our courses on LinkedIn Learning, Udemy Business, and SalesforceUpskill.com. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.